Now, I spent many years as a kid going to the dentist. I had braces, I had night retainers. If it was painful and it went on your teeth, I had it. Now, obviously, this wasn't my own choice because I was a child. This was because my mother wanted me to have nice, straight teeth. How dare you, mother? So one day, I happened to pass my mum inside the house, you know, as I did from time to time, seeing as we lived together. She made a passing comment of,
"For goodness sake, why don't you go and put some shorts on? You're going to melt."
Now, obviously, because I was a child, I was going to ignore anything that she would have told me, even if it made sense at the time. I just couldn't, you can't agree with your parents. Pfft, come on. Whatever, Mum, I'm keeping my jeans on, it's not that warm outside, and also, I don't want to get my bony chicken legs out, so no. On that day, I had some friends over, and we were playing a little game that we'd invented called Punch It, which really isn't that creative. It's exactly the same as normal it or tag, but you just had to punch the person instead. You know, really outside of the box thinking. It was just an excuse to add some PG-13 raised violence into our small childhood lives. While we were playing, I realised pretty quickly that I was like a caged animal inside the location of our garden, and I needed to escape pretty fast. We had one of those metal fences round the side of our garden. You know the ones I'm talking about, the ones with the decorative flowers on them all poking out at different directions. Now, I would normally climb over this gate. I'd done it every day since I was a kid. It was no big issue, so this wasn't going to be any different from any other day. So I climbed up the fence, sat on the top, and maybe because I was in a state of panic and rushing because my friend was chasing after me, I decided to put my foot down on top of one of the barbaric metal flowers. I'm guessing I did this to steady my balance and stop myself from falling off. So I got ready, I was gonna jump off the top of the fence and land on the floor. However, I didn't realise that this evil metal flower had tucked itself inside my jeans. For those with a weak disposition, you might want to look away now because this is where the story gets pretty gross. Okay, you have been warned, so it's up to you now. Don't blame me. So I jumped off the fence, and as you can imagine, my leg was still attached to the fence because of the stupid metal flower, and snap! I went tumbling towards the ground and managed to save the landing with my face. Then my legs finally caught up with the rest of me. If you've ever hurt yourself, you'll notice that your brain tends to play a little joke on you. So I hit the floor, got up and thought, well, that was a little bit embarrassing, but didn't hurt too much. Whew, glad no one saw that. To which my brain went, joke's on you sucker. And then I was filled with a rush of deadly pain like a fly smashing into a bug zapper. I had managed to smash some of my teeth and my lip had burst open and was squirting blood like a fully pumped super soaker all over myself and all over the garden path. Gross. I then realised my legs didn't work anymore, so I had to crawl up the garden path, wailing like a banshee, trying to get someone's attention to help me as I'd smashed my face open. Luckily, one of my neighbours had seen what happened to me, so ran out to help. However, they didn't actually have a driving licence, so couldn't take me to hospital to sort out my injured face. Fantastic. After what felt like hours, we managed to track down someone on our road who had a driving licence. Woohoo! Who could actually take me to the hospital and sort my face out. In short, I ended up with 37 stitches in my busted lip, 4 smashed teeth, which are now a combination of caps, crowns, fillings, everything just to try and make me look normal again. However, thank you to the surgeons and the dentist who managed to sort me out, I no longer look like Quasimodo. Unless you look at me from the wrong angle, and then, in that case, yeah, you might see it a little bit. And there we have it! That is another end to a Danny animation. I wanted to spend this time as the fan art scrolls by to say thank you to you guys. We have now hit over 1,000 subscribers. What is all that about? The last video that I made, I was saying thank you for 500. So most of you probably know why, but if you didn't, I'm gonna explain. So a few weeks ago, I was lucky enough to be part of Tim Tom's stream where he picked 10 animators who had under 10k subscribers, gave us all about 10 minutes to talk about our channels, talk about what we're up to, and kind of give us a little bit of exposure. ever. Super awesome and super kind of Tim Tom to do that for us. So I will leave a link down in the description, and I will put something on the screen so you can go and watch that video if you didn't get a chance. Obviously, it's quite long. It's about 3 hours long, I think, because it is a live stream. But there were some really great animators in it. You should definitely check out all the people involved. Anyway, that is enough from me. I am out of here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, my friends.